fe, banyo fe. Natengwa we. Kani mokala kabo. Begana mareke na blow. Natengwa we. Banyo fe. Kani mokala kabo. Begana mareke na blow. Just do it, just do it. Just do it, just do it. Just do it, time is ticking. Just do it. Tired of lying to yourself, yeah. Don't you know you are your best bet? Who you waiting for? You've got all you need and more. They will only help when it's convenient. And tell you all of this is for experience. You speak yourself and things will fall in place. See you when time flies, no one can catch it. So don't waste it, you regret it, yeah. Your time is now, the time is now. Just believe and say, yes I can. No, by your faith. Natengwa we. Kani mokola kabo. Megana mareke na blow. Natengwa we. Banyo fe. Kani mokola kabo. Megana mareke na blow. Don't wait, the time will never be just right. And work with what you have, but work with what you got. See, no one said it will be easy. Anyone that ever made it said it wasn't easy. Well, look up in the mirror and say, yes I can. No, by your faith. Natengwa we. Kani mokola kabo. Megana mareke na blow. Natengwa we. Banyo fe. Kani mokola kabo. Megana mareke na blow. So just do it. And this next one is titled Vovo Toto. Vovo Toto is ewe, which stands for difference. So there are differences in men. So I hope you enjoy this one. We're not all the same. Jigbodi, mababojidi, all men are not the same. Jigbodi, mababojidi, cause all men are not the same. Vovo toto la miame, 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 vovo toto la miame. Don't let me pay for someone else's crime. We might be similar, but we are not the same. Give me a chance so I can prove to you I'm the guy you've been waiting for. Sister Chigbodi, Baba Bojidi, cause all men are not the same. Yeah. Baba Chigbodi, Mata Kuku Bojidi, cause all men are not the same. Vovo Toto la miame, 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 Vovo Toto la miame. I'm not perfect. I've got my demons, just like everyone. One thing I know, and this I know for sure, I will always treat you like a lady. Vovo toto la miama, vovo toto la miama, vovo toto la miama, vovo toto la miama, ovo toto la miama, ovo toto la miama, ovo toto la miama.
Beautiful one there coming from 6 Strings. Of course, aren't we all different? You know, we all have our demons. And so just be kind to one another, bearing in mind that we all are fighting various demons, you know. And so sometimes when you meet people, you greet them, they don't respond. It's nothing intentional. You know, they are very far away from where their body is. Welcome. This is the Upside Down Show, and today is the Father's Day edition. It is time to honor our fathers, to show them some appreciation and to just let them know how much we love them. And also, we may not say it every day, you know, as loud as we would for mothers, because you know that mothers, they would demand it. But daddies, we love you so much. We appreciate you so much. And today we want to bring one man, you know, and I think that he has conducted himself in a way that we can celebrate him and use him, you know, as an epitome of fatherhood, and to also say that he will stand and represent all fathers. This is the Upside Down Show. Right after this break, I will be letting you in on who our guest for the day is. I'm Frima Edina.
Happy Father's Day from the Upside Down team. Coming up on the Upside Down Show, we have a conversation with veteran Ghanaian actor Fred Amugi. He will be sharing insights about life, family, and the remarkable journey that marks the beginning of his acting career. And a special appearance from alternative music artist 6 Strings.
Metal Ministries presents Praise Reloaded on Sunday the 25th of June 2023, featuring Dunsin Oyekan, Bethel Revival Choir, Edwin Datson and CC Chum. Time 5 p.m. Venue Oil Dome Accra. Rate 60 Ghana Cedis Standard, 100 Ghana Cedis Double and 150 Ghana Cedis VIP. Grab your tickets at Airport Shell, Bachuna Total, Osu Shell, Dansoman Shell, Tema Community Night Shell, J-Ray Shops, Nalem Shops, Hatcher Shell. Online tickets www.jometalmusic.com. Ticket hotlines 0246 579 016 or 0501 192 797 and 0553 989 887 or dial star 725 star 5050 hash to purchase your tickets. Event ticketing powered by iPay. Sponsors Silicon House, DDP, Tank Palace, Total Family Health Organization, AIDS Protocol, Africa World Airlines, Green Line Jews and Eagle Guard Security Solutions. Media partners. This event is powered by Reverb Studios.
You're welcome back. This is the Upside Down Show, Father's Day edition. Ladies and gentlemen, this man who is joining us today is one who needs no introduction when it comes to Ghana movies and of course beyond, because he has done some international productions as well. Now, as long as I can remember, he's been an actor, you know, and he's done it effortlessly. He really, when in front of the cameras, it feels like he's not using a script. It feels like he's not being directed. Everything comes so natural. He is the man we are celebrating today. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our guest for today, Uncle Fred Amugi. Uncle Fred, welcome. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Right. The voice. You know, I don't think anyone can miss your voice. You know, because you have a way that you speak, and we love it. You know, I really love it when you are playing like the very serious role. You know, the way you walk, the way you talk, and all that. And I'm sure you hear these often.
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah. But how does it feel like, you know, being a superstar all your life?
Whew, it hasn't been all my life anyway.
No, but as long as we can remember, you've been here.
Sure. Well, it doesn't make life too comfortable.
I
like,
can imagine.
You know, others who have it. But, well, it's good.
Would you say you are a reserved person or very outgoing? And
I am outgoing. I wouldn't say I'm that reserved.
Okay.
You know, I'm a talkative, but I know where I send my talks, you know.
Well, that's very important. Okay, but we want to know you. You know, we've always seen you on TV and seen you interpret various roles and all that. But now we want to take away acting, you know, and look at who really Fred Amugi is. You know, I mean, where have you come from? Who are your parents? Where did you go to school? Do you have siblings and all? We want to know you.
Well, Fred Amugi is the third born of 9 children. Yeah, he's the first of 2 boys amongst 7 girls, and he has 2 strong boys as his children.
Okay.
David and Daniel, and I have 3 strong grandchildren now. They are all boys.
Ah.
Yeah, from the firstborn. That is.
Considering you
David.
come from girls, you know, isn't it strange that now all your grandchildren
I
are-
think God is trying to put
give
the
you what
men-
you didn't have.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. And well, my daddy told me when the other boy came as number 8, he thought he was now lucky again with boys. So he tried his last to see, and it was another girl. So he decided, let me stop
It's
at 9.
enough
I'll not get
before-
to 10.
yes.
So that's so. I have Regina, Naomi, me, myself, and then Anna, Grace, Evelyn, Sophia, Emmanuel, and then Gifty.
Wow.
These are my siblings.
So where's everyone?
They are all around. Yeah. The one who comes directly after, that's Anna. And the one who comes after her, that is 2 who come after her. The next 3 after me,
Yeah.
they are all outside.
Okay.
Yes, including the other boy.
Okay.
Yes. And
When you watch your movies, what do they say?
what would they say than to say, bro, I think you are there.
Wow.
That's all what
Yeah.
they say. And I think they are taking part of whatever comes to me. So I'm careful not to step on
course.
people's toes or do
Exactly.
things
Yes,
that, you
yes.
know. So that is it. And a lot of people think I was at the School of Performing Arts, but I came into contact with lecturers at the School of Performing Arts.
Because I was at the School of Performing Arts. Yeah.
So they trained me like they would the students,
students.
they
Okay.
lecture.
Okay.
You know, come to think of Professor Martino Usu, you know, being
Yeah.
my very good friend,
Okay.
and telling me what to do, you know, how to do this. And the late Samuel Ansomenu, you know, he taught me how to build sets and what have you. So it's like I attended the school outside the school.
But whichever way, we love you.
Yeah, and when I finished Form 5, I couldn't go to the sixth form because my daddy died just at the point that I had just
Oh,
finished
just about,
Form 5.
yeah.
And
But where did you go to school? I mean, let's start from late.
Nungwa Secondary School.
Okay, okay.
Nungwa Secondary. But I was at the Bantama Presby Primary, Kumasi, and
Okay.
Edum Middle Boys, Presby Middle Boys School at Edum in Kumasi.
You lived in Kumasi at a point?
Yes, we're not so interested.
Oh,
That's
really?
on my I-17.
Wow.
Yes.
I was born at South Sotreso.
Oh, wow. My daddy worked with State Housing Corporation.
Okay.
So he had to travel from town to town.
yeah.
We were in Cape Coast for 2 years. We were in Takoradi for 2 years. But Kumasi, we were there for 9 years
Okay.
before my daddy came to.
Now, let me ask you this. You know the way we are, you know, I'm born and bred in Kumasi.
Kumasi.
And I really love my people. I
Yeah,
love us, you
yeah.
know. Has your living in Kumasi, you know, impacted on your career when it comes to acting? I mean, certain roles that you played, do you have to
I didn't
remind-
start it there in Kumasi.
No, so what I want to find out is, I mean, some traits you learned in Kumasi, I mean, the way
Sure,
we do
sure.
our things and all that.
You know,
we are very unique people.
If the thing is inborn,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't even know until you start it.
Mm-hmm.
Then, okay, that is why when I see this, I get particular at the thing. When I hear this, I want to hear more of that, you know. And the person I met also, that is late Reverend Kofi Renchi. He was a damn good director. I called him cinematography in those days because he was everything that went with the industry. He was a director, he was a writer, he was an actor, name it. So if you had such a gentleman, you know, bringing you up in the industry, wouldn't you say you are lucky?
Extremely.
Exactly. And when I finished Lungwa Secondary, the gentleman I met, first my own literature master is also dead and gone. He introduced me to and some men and co. You know, they then had a drama group, and they invited me in there, and I got stuck there until Nyankonton players also came, where we started doing stage. In fact, I started from the stage. Yes, and my first play was Antigone. I played Haimon. And Nick Tay, that then the literature master thought I did well. So he introduced me to his drama group, where I met the Irenchis, Mary Irenchi, Kofi Irenchi, the other Irenchi, who was also lecturing at
Performing arts.
Yes, and Prof.
Yes.
I've forgotten many of them. Many of them are dead and gone. You know, Reverend George Ampiaboni, a damn great, you know. He later became a Methodist Reverend Minister. Wherever you are, George, kudos.
He's received it.
Yes.
But so growing up, you know, at home, did you pick any acting from your parents or your siblings? I mean, was something in the family?
Anytime I watched anything dramatic, you know, I tell myself, who says I can't do this? You know, I ask my own self. But my daddy was a performer. He was kind of music biased, kind of. And the way he spoke, the way he did certain things, I stole a few things from him.
Well, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
You know, so when I really started, my literature master was like, what you have,
don't joke with it.
Yes, don't joke with it, and because it isn't everybody who will get it like you have had it. So just hold on to it tight. And I remember late Professor de Graft, he in the 70s held workshops for drama groups. And what my group was to perform, the except Reverend Kofi Renchi was going to do it.
You remember the name of your group?
It will come somewhere along the line. Yeah. And he was to perform that short except. Unfortunately, he had to go outside the country to do something. And he was arriving that evening. So Nick Ted said, look, I want you to do it, you know. Fortunately or unfortunately, I did it without knowing I had done so well. And then suddenly everybody was up. I mean, a standing ovation. And then I started Kofi Renchi in the audience. In the audience. He had just arrived and had rushed to the art center just to watch how we were going to fare. And that was the beginning of greater things to come.
Wow.
Yes. Do
you remember which year this was?
That was in, could be 1971, 1972.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've come a long way, you know.
More than long. You know, I just can't calculate.
When I look at it, I think I started in 1969 in school.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Ghana is just a little bit older than
your
accent career. But how would you describe, acting back then in the 1969, early 70s and all that? Now it is a big deal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money
the
in
truth
it
is,
and all.
People did acting because of the passion they had for it. Let them entertain people. Let them. I mean, let me make them
happy.
Comparatively now, what I see is everybody wants to do a comedy. And I keep asking myself, is life all about comedy? I mean, you frown this minute, the next 2 minutes, you're smiling.
Yeah.
You cry yesterday, this morning, you are full of laughter. And such is life. So why would everyone want to do a comedy? When you come asking this question, well, and I say I'm on for one person almost three. But you see, there's something about acting, even if it's a tragedy. Spices a little with some
comic relief.
Comic relief. If it's a comedy, also spice it with some sorrowful something, because it is not everybody who will be in a good mood at the time of watching whatever. So it's like somebody is so sad, maybe even hospitalized. He watches something on telly, something sorrowful. He cries his heart out, and that ends his sorrows because of what he had seen. In the same way, somebody will laugh and laugh and laugh until he breaks his ribs. And at the end of it, everything that he's been thinking of vanishes. So in acting, I'm saying, let's give left to left, let's give right to right, so that everybody gets, And the modern thing that I dislike, I don't want to use the word hate, I dislike is using, especially when it comes to filming, using a young person to play an old person.
Character. I'm with you on that.
You can't cheat nature. By nature, you can't cheat nature. Yes, somebody would have the voice of a very old man, a 110-year-old man, but the skin will betray the person. Many of our makeup artists, they don't have that idea that if I have made this 22-year-old guy look like a 90-year-old, I must let the skin match.
Reflects that, yes.
And I ask myself, why should it even happen?
Exactly, because we have actors who can, readily play the role.
Because, my dear sister, I have played a schoolboy before. I have played a grandchild before when I was, I have played a father. I have played a grandfather, and I'm still playing grandfather's role. All I want to say is that anything dramatic, anything filmy, anything when it comes to acting, the elderly say that a home without a child is no home, and a home without the elderly is no home either. So for every thing that we must see, we must see, every age group must see himself or herself in whatever we see. It is a community thing. When you live in a community, you have babies,
all kinds.
You have even clot of blood in the womb of women acting.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm coming?
We compare our industry a lot to Nigeria, and I think Nigeria does exactly what you are talking about.
Exactly.
Sometimes I watch Nigerian movies and I see someone play the role of, let's say, a witch, and with all apologies, the person looks like one,
Exactly.
Sometimes somebody is playing like an armed robber. You look at the person, they fit the role. So sometimes I ask myself, but you today say come and do armed robber, you agree to come and, but I think that it tells the story better. It's convincing.
Yes. The thing is, if that person can do it, it doesn't matter if it takes just a minute to do that. Let the person play to the core. That makes what you want done correctly. But what do we see? I have my money and I want to sponsor some filmmakers. Director, as for that lead role, my niece is going to play it. The niece has nothing to do with acting,
yeah.
but because the money is coming from
uncle's money,
and then you put a square peg in a round hole. Many attend auditions, and all they're looking for is to play the lead role.
Yeah.
Playing the lead role does not make you a good or bad actor, but playing whatever role you are given to the letter makes you a good one.
Exactly.
So, Yankomami 2 scenes. So, how did you play the 2 scenes?
Yeah.
See, people watch films, they come, sit, discuss it, and say, do you remember there was this guy or there was that young girl who entered the chief's palace, and the way she looked round before asking, can I see the chief?
Yeah.
You know, people will talk about that little thing.
Takes.
And you could be seen from
opening
scene to the last scene.
One. We
and
don't
people,
remember you.
That guy,
What
was he doing? I mean, I don't understand his role. He was everywhere, and yet we don't understand him.
Yeah.
So, what I'm trying to say is, when there's an audition and you attend, whatever role that you are given, play the role to the core, bash it.
Yeah.
And that is it.
And another thing that I've observed, Uncle Fred, is our costuming, you know, and sometimes makeup. You know, we try to portray Ghana, we try to tell our story,
right.
but our costume is not Ghanaian.
Especially when it comes to even epic films.
Exactly.
Because Nigerians are painting their faces in a set.
And you don't find this anywhere.
Yes, you ask yourself, did the people of the Gold Coast paint?
No.
You know, is that the way they lived? See, we agree we are in Africa. Yes, but let me say this before I forget. You know, these operas that we're watching.
Yeah.
Now, we're translating whatever they say into our local languages. But languages have something to do with culture.
Yes.
There are certain things certain people who speak a particular language do that other people who speak other languages will not do.
Yeah.
Because that is their lifestyle.
Yeah. I get you.
I can't see an Asante, right? A typical Asante adoring the way the Ghana people do it.
Yes.
I
get you.
Understand?
Yes. Yes.
But now we are even watching Indian films, and Indians are speaking Tree.
Yes.
Look at their what do you call it? That god or goddess with the many arms.
Yeah.
They worship these things in their films.
Yeah.
And you are going to speak Tree to that deity.
Yeah.
When another time you see your child in his room or her room, and you come and is talking to a deity like that in Tree, you see what I say? I feel but we have allowed this thing to happen to our children. And children pick things quicker than, quickest.
Especially also visuals.
You know, so what are we doing?
So what do we have to do? I mean, you are one of the people, you know, who have been here all this while. Uncle Fred, you are so much revered. You know.
Look, I'm beginning to believe that City gets such films very cheap. So City will want to.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to use anybody because I'm here at City. Let you know, use City as an example.
Yes.
Because it's getting that film
so
very cheap.
Yes.
Instead of getting a good Ghanaian films and let these things that we do with our cultural background back these things. We won't do it because, you know, the money is going to go to another Ghanaian. Yes, we are all Ghanaians, so what?
Uncle Fred, I will come back. We'll talk more about this because I'm very, very interested in this conversation.
Right.
This is the Upside Down. We'll be right back.
competition. From the shores to the pools to the beaches across the land, if you fancy yourself a competitive swimmer, this is for you. The CCTV National Swimming Championships is happening on the 15th and the 16th of July 2023 at the Trust Sports Emporium. To register, WhatsApp your name, age, and contact details to 0558 973 973 or call 0205 973 973. The CCTV National Swimming Championships is brought to you by CCTV with support from 97.3 City FM and the Ghana Swimming Association.
Welcome back. This is the Upside Down Show. My guest in the studio, Fred Amugi, veteran actor, and we are having some serious conversation here. You know, something that will help all of us, Ghana. Yeah, Uncle Fred. Now, before we went on a break, we were talking about the costuming and the culture. Now, you all even have also brought in language, and how we are now mixing all kinds of cultures. Yeah. And adding our language on top. Now, let's also look at the movie industry in general. It looks like now we are not getting a lot of Ghanaian films. What is happening? Is it money? Is it that the actors are not there? Is it that people are not interested? What exactly is the issue?
For now, let's give thanks to Akwaba.
Yeah.
Akwaba Magic, DSTV. They have decided, if you have good content, come, let's talk.
Okay.
Before that, it was like everywhere you took your ready-made film, somebody will want to frustrate you, so you decide not to do anything at all. That was the trend before Akwaba came saving Ghanaian films. I'll say this anywhere, everywhere, anytime, because that is the truth. But for Akwaba, a lot of our directors and Avan Kwashiga, Shelley Frimpong, they were working, but work was not worth doing. But the question is why? Because somebody gets to sit at a place where he decides for you.
Okay.
I say I won't do it.
Yeah.
And that is it. It was happening. Yeah. But now that, the gate, a wider gate has been opened, DSTV or Akwaba is telling us that if you have good content, rest assured. If you don't have, a story, don't go to Akwaba. I mean, you regret even attempting anything, taking anything there. And one of my mentors, late Kofi Middleton once said at a function that there are 3 things to look for in a film. 1, the story. 2, the story. 3, the story.
Yeah.
It means
it must be.
If I watch anything and I don't get anything from it, then that is no film. The story must move me.
Yeah.
Whether to laugh or to be very sorrowful or whatever. But if you don't have it, let's face it, some of these comedies, people are forcing you to laugh.
It's not. Not funny.
Meanwhile, they are not. The things
they are not funny. And that's the truth. They are not funny.
And they think,
Well.
And when I was a younger man and we're playing on the stage, and some men will tell you, when you are emceeing a play, that is after everything you come to talk, don't ask the audience to give a clap. If the thing is good,
they will clap.
They will do it.
Yeah.
You don't tell them to do it.
Don't beg for applause.
So do the right thing and do it rightly.
Yeah.
Immediately you finish, the ovation will come.
You will get it. So let's come back to Fred Amugi. Between stage and film, which one would you say you enjoy?
The stage.
Really?
Yes. You see, the stage, there's a lot to learn. You have to learn your script from page 1 onwards.
Yes.
Unlike facing the cameras, today everything has been scheduled since 13, since 29, since 3, since 3. And
if you make a mistake, you can even put a cutaway on it to save you.
The director will tell you, hey, stop it.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Do this, do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that for the stage. So it makes you think quickly every time. It puts you on your toes.
Yeah.
Because you are live to your live audience.
Yes.
You dare not
Don't
make
try.
a mistake. You see, so it gives you retentive memory every time. It does not make you think too much, especially when you have certain lines that you go over and over and over and over. You know, I can do a film today. Tomorrow, when you ask me
You don't remember.
certain lines,
You don't remember.
but plays that I have done many years ago,
Yeah.
I still have some of these lines
With you.
on my fingertips
Yeah.
because you learn, and when you don't understand it, in whichever language you do plays, that drama, there are figures of speech you sometimes will not understand because it is the writer who has done
put
those
them
things.
there.
But your director will tell you this is exactly what these things mean. So when you're doing it, it backs your actions and reactions will help you because you understand what you are saying. Even when it comes to films, the same thing. The same thing. But there's this other difficult one, which is also that's radio theater.
Yes.
You know, this thing got lost when GTV, went down, telling us that everything had got burnt, what have you, when they caught fire. We were doing radio drama.
Yeah.
And radio drama is like your audience are looking at you through your voice.
Yes.
And you don't chew your lines to go for radio drama.
Yeah.
You read all the time. You have the scripts with you. And you don't, just read the lines, but you speak the lines as if, and people sit behind their radio and say, oh, the person does not see you.
Yes.
But it is the way you do it
Yeah.
that will tell people, and it is not everybody that could do it, even at the time that we were doing it. Everybody thought, oh, there's another venue.
Yeah.
You get there and say, hey, let me stay where I am, So radio theater and the stage proper are difficult, but gives you,
it builds you better. Yeah.
As for the facing the cameras, they are just.
It makes you lazy when they're coming from the stage.
Very.
Yes.
Very.
Yes.
It makes you lazy.
But,
and if you watch, when the Nigerians started,
Yeah.
their film started coming in, people were saying they spoke like they were on the stage because 90+ of them did stage before starting this. But now, even all those people have been able to, merge the two and are doing as well as we are doing.
Yeah.
And we must know that population-wise, Nigeria is about 10 times bigger than Ghana. If we do 10 good things, it means they can do 10 times 10 good things.
100.
If we do 10 bad things, they can do 10 times that. So let's follow our path. Let's follow our own culture and do things that are Ghanaian. Recently, what do you call it? The Africa Monologue Challenge was held here in Ghana.
They were actually here. Yes. They can talk about it.
And one of the ideas is Fred Amugi is known only here in Ghana. Jackie Appiah is known only here in Ghana. Or the fathers, our names might have
Nigeria.
Maybe Nigeria. But we are saying, talk of Jackie Appiah in South Africa,
Yeah.
and let them say, oh, we know her.
Yeah.
Talk of Fred Amugi in Kenya. That actor.
Yeah.
This is what the African Monologue Challenge wants to bring.
Yeah.
So that we can fuse our cultures together
Yeah.
in making films.
Yeah.
So that anybody, anywhere, any good one can travel length and breadth of Africa so that we can have good African films.
But Uncle Fred, you've also featured in some international productions,
Yeah.
like Beast of No Nations, the Colbys, all these.
African Timber.
Exactly. How was that like, playing those roles?
Here again, I'll talk about auditioning.
Yes.
There are people now, when you have foreign filmmakers come and they are called for auditioning, many will say, me for audition for what?
Yeah.
If they don't recognize me for who I am,
Yeah.
I mean, let them forget.
Yeah.
But even in Hollywood,
Yeah.
audition goes on unabated. The thing is, you can have Schwarzenegger, you can have the other, macho guys, Rambo, and so on. They all can play a particular character, but there are other characters, and directors or makers of the film want one. No matter how everybody can play, one can play a particular character best. That is why there is an audition. It is not like you can't do it.
Yeah.
But if you can do it, mind you, somebody else
Can
can
also
also
do
do
it,
it.
yes.
So come, let's see who can play A, who can play B, and that's the essence of auditioning.
Yeah.
And not because if you are known, you should just be given a role.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you are going there to dictate to them what role you want to play.
Yeah. No, it doesn't
I
work
mean,
like that.
if you want a job,
Go
there.
justify your inclusion.
It's as simple as that.
Now, Uncle Fred, you have been here this whole time, from 1969 till now, still very active. Are you happy? Do you have any regrets, being an actor here in Ghana?
I don't think it will ever cross my mind
Okay.
not to be happy. Because life itself is acting.
Yes.
I have played almost every profession
Yes.
through acting.
Yes.
Doctor, policeman, what have you. And the good thing about this is that when you are given a role, I was advised, if you are given a medical officer's role, try and get 1, 2, 3 medical officer friends. Talk to them, because they have norms by which they do their profession. So somebody must write a script, and in the script, certain words crop up that a doctor has said this or that. Meanwhile, the medical profession will tell you, no doctor will use
This is not a
such.
doctor language.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you are given the role and you talk to these people, they will explain, if at all a medical officer must say this, then it could have been brought about by this or that circumstance. Then fine.
Yeah.
Other than that, don't just go, there because you have given the role. You can't bash it without knowing the inside out of that profession.
Right, so
I'm saying this because I have learned what the police, they do, what the army do, what the medical people do, and so on and so forth. Because of the role, I have learned a lot. I have learned a lot.
You may not have regrets, but has it paid off? Because not long ago, before you became an ambassador, to Caveman Watches, you said, "I want to be on a billboard." And when I heard you say that, I was like, "Oh, Uncle Fred."
I told you earlier that those of us who started long ago were doing it for sake of passion.
Yeah.
We had passion for acting. What is so nice that you entertain somebody, the person sees you and says, "Oh, Mama Kuma told me, you know.
Yeah.
So, what is it that, you know, I have got from this? People have come to like me. People have come to love me. And that alone makes me happy.
Yeah.
And being happy, what else do you want in this world? I might not have what it takes, everybody in the industry, but I think I'm one of the happiest, you know, people around. And yes, and I love that. You see, wherever I go, if there's a queue to do what I want them to do, I'll follow the queue. But
we won't allow you.
Every time
We will not
somebody
allow
comes
you.
tapping me,
Yes.
The manager says that, the headmistress says this, you know, and that alone, if I were arrogant, can you imagine?
Yes.
If I was somebody boastful, see, people watch whatever
what you
we do.
Yeah.
Outside what you do and where they see you,
Yeah.
people sit back, say, aside of all this, if you see this man drinking at a bar, the way he talks filthily.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, all I'm saying is that humility,
Yeah.
you know, this industry has showed me humility.
Yeah.
That when you are humble, whatever you do, you thrive. Now, why at age 74?
Yes.
I told Ghana that, hey, since I'm alive and can do it,
Yeah.
use me now. Don't wait for Fred Amugi to stretch on a bed. Then you come and stand or show his pictures everywhere and say, he was. I want Ghana to say he is before I die.
And you called, then we all called the Qatar. I'm sure you saw the way you were in the news all over the place. I mean, everybody was looking for what can we do.
You won't believe it. There are those who think I didn't say the right thing.
Really?
There are those who are saying, if I want money, I should just say it. I say, yes, I want money, but I want to work for it. It's not like I am broke to the core, so come and help me. Come and give me this, come and give me that. At least what I eat every day, my provider, that is the man above, gives me.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to every music.
Okay, reggae?
Yes, but everything. But I'm a chorister as
hey,
well.
Atwe.
I'm a chorister with the President Church of Ghana.
Okay. Oh no, then give us a song.
My congregation.
No, give us a song.
I'm not too good to. I was telling my manager.
But you are a chorister.
No, you don't understand me.
Oh, okay.
I had a tooth extracted last week.
Okay.
I had a place sewn up, so I'm trying not to let you know.
All right.
Yeah. Next time when I come, I'll sing for you.
No, you will, and I believe you will.
Yes.
But Uncle Fred, I just want to say that we love you so much. You know, you may not hear it every day, but in our own small ways, I mean, we cannot write the history of Ghana films without mentioning you, and your contribution cannot be underestimated. You know, we don't have billboards, you know, at City TV. We have TV, and so that is what will put you on and celebrate you. It is Father's Day. We all see you as our father. We love you so much, you know, and personally, as a student of theater arts, I look up to you so much, and
Thank you.
really love the way you interpret your roles, and I wish you will be here forever. But we know at some point, you know, we will say there was a man, there was a man called Fred Amugi who did so much for Ghana and for Ghana films as well. So we have a small gift that on Father's Day we want to give you to just say how well we appreciate you. It might not be so expensive, but it is coming from deep down our hearts.
It is the deed.
So Helen, please.
In whatever you do,
oh my God.
I love you. Daddy, wherever you
Uncle
are,
Fred,
remember
thank you very much
in
for
whatever
everything.
you do. I love
Thank you
wandering
so much.
up and down
What can I say?
the streets of Soweto.
Than to say, City, thank you. Ghana, thank you.
All right, don't cry.
Many years.
All right. So, and then Six Strings is also telling you that we love you.
Well, Daddy, wherever you are, remember me in whatever you do. I love you. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me in whatever you do. I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me in whatever you do. I love you. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me in whatever you do. I love you.
All right. And so, you know, when you're having a good time, the time runs so fast. This is where we bring the whole conversation to an end. It's been an interesting conversation talking about the man, Fred Amugi, and he is doing so himself, and also talking about Ghana films, you know, and where we are, and giving us recommendations what we need to do if we really want to see our movies up there. Let's tell our own stories. We have so much to say. Why are we trying to copy others? Why are we trying to do things differently? And we also say a very big thank you to Six Strings, you know, for giving us these amazing tunes, and also for the Father's Day song to Uncle Fred, and by extension, all fathers. Uncle Fred, thank you very much for coming. I've enjoyed the conversation, really.
Thank you for having me.
And Six Strings, thank you very much, you know. Yeah, but maybe you should give us your social media handle so we can follow you well.
Okay, so I'm Six Strings GH on all social media platforms.
Okay.
Six Strings GH.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks
And
for
Uncle Fred
having me.
says thank you too.
Thank you.
All too soon, we've come to the end of it all, and we say thank you very much for being our guest. Thank you very much, Uncle Fred. Thank you very much, Six Strings.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime, anytime. City is your home. If you have your productions, come, let's also talk.
Right.
Okay, all right, and so I will leave you in the able hands of Six Strings. You know, it's Father's Day. We say Happy Father's Day to all the amazing men out there. We love you so much, and God bless you for your sacrifices. I'm Freema Edunyame, and this has been the Upside Down Show on City TV.
Who I am, taught me how to drive, sing and play the strings, said I should be cool. You also wink at me, just like a brother, you always got my back. You said I should be strong, fight for my rights, always been my back. The days that I was broke, you always been there for me. And I am grateful to journey overseas. You need a big ship to make it in this life. You need some friendship. Well, this song is for my friends. My friends over here, friends over there, friends everywhere. This song is for my friends. Friends that I speak with once every year, ones I haven't spoken to in many years. This song is for my friends everywhere. This song is for my friends. Oh, my friends over here, friends over there, friends everywhere. This song is for my friends. Friends that I speak with once every year, ones I haven't spoken to in many years. This song is for my friends. See, Friends that became family, you are a blessing. Homies that became enemies, thanks for the lesson. Well, this song is for my friends. Oh, my friends over here, my friends over there, friends everywhere. This song is for my friends. The friends that I speak with once every year, ones I haven't spoken to in many years. This song is for my friends.
The point of view.
If cabinet ministers have been accused of sabotaging a major government program, which almost every day was in the news, how come we haven't heard anything until after the interview and then we are told that this should be investigated?
With the complexities of the issues happening around us on a daily basis.
Bernard, we're not in a good place. We're not in a good place because we don't have access to the international capital market.
It's the hard-hitting conversations on The Point of View.
MPP and the NDC have had a consensus about economic policy. The fight really has been about who will be in power and who will be sitting at the edge of the trough and helping themselves and their associates.
And the probing questions of The Point of View.
How many times have I even showed the world's most expensive hole? Why can't they tell us the exact amount? And why is it that what they told Parliament is not less than $1 million?
The twisted entanglements of politics and governance.
There's nothing wrong for a politician to address national issues and also respond to critics.
As well as religious and social discourse.
I think that people are entitled to their own opinion on issues. And so when the president said, I want to build a national cathedral, people can have their own opinion on matters. But let us pray that God will bless this economy so that we can have our roads built and the cathedral built.
The Point of View brings you the policymakers and duty bearers and drills down to the very bottom of issues.
As part of your budget for the year is a line item that says what? Electricity.
Yeah.
So what's your reason for not paying?
Economy.
How can the economy be a reason? What about us?
The Point of View airs every Monday and Wednesday at 9 p.m. only on City TV and is sponsored by Belpac. Belpac, just perfect.